Alright, so today's video, we are watching a Bronze 3 tank on PC playing Orisa on Hollywood. They say, I don't really know what to say for this game. It started out like a normal Bronze match. We got smacked for a bit, but rolled after and rinse and repeat until round 1 ended. I was feeling good about the game and that we'll win and not struggle a lot. And that's what happened for most of round 2, even with the enemy tank going on Zarya. You see, I got killed a bunch by the Zarya, but I wanted to ult and then switch to Rein. But then I started rolling the tank after ulting, and my team generally rolling their team. So I stayed on Orisa, and we kept effectively locking them away from the payload until it hit overtime, where I think a switch in the enemy team flipped, and they became legendary. They didn't even roll us. They buried us 6 feet under the ground and won the game, all in overtime. I don't know if it's the Diva swap or the Reaper swap, but I want advice on what I did wrong, or what my team did wrong, or even what they did right to shift the match so dramatically in their favor. Well, we'll find out. Let's go and see. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna pause for a second. You're doing what I do whenever I go over someone's house and they want to play a fighting game and I have no idea what I'm doing, so I just button mash. Let's try not to button mash as much, right? You're just spamming your cooldowns for no reason. You're just hitting your buttons to hit your buttons. Be patient with your cooldowns. I'm telling you, it'll be more effective. Like, look at you. If that's what your Orisa cooldowns look like consistently, you're doing it wrong. Try to have at least one cooldown up. Okay, that wall didn't see it coming. Okay, wonderful. Now we're going to javelin spin in a circle, and then we're going to pop gold. Okay, oh, wow, you are looking everywhere. All right, you got to just slow down your gameplay a little bit. Slow it down a little bit, all right? Okay, there we go. Javelin spin and just there's the... Don't use your gold right away. Don't use that button right away when it's up. Okay, it's up. It's gold time. All right, we're going to javelin. Oh, you actually might get the Orisa now, though. That might be good. Probably because their Orisa spam their cooldowns. Nice. Okay, yep. And there you go. That all works out. Wonderful. Off to a start, that's for sure. Okay, so I'm just gonna pause for a second. You know, I think if we just took the meme of, so I just started blasting and put that here, that could describe everything what we're seeing. Just take a second, get on the target, and then start shooting. All right, don't just hold the button down and then just spin in circles, hoping that you're not like a sprinkler. You're not gonna randomly you're not trying to water the grass right now. You don't need to spin around in circles to be a sprinkler. Just like, stop for a second, aim at the Genji, go for them as much as you can, and then you're good to go. Okay? Wonderful. And then the Genji died to a pulse bomb. And then the...
Look at me go!
Yeah, your reaction is when you see somebody, you start blasting. You're not aiming at them. You just see them and you start blasting. Okay. Cooldown management. I mean, we're going to have a list of things for you to work on, but, like, cooldown management is a good place to start. When you're getting better at Overwatch, you want to start with the basic ABCs of Overwatch, you know? You just want to... Cooldown management, good positioning, all of that will come with time. You start with the basics, it's going to lead to good results. If you just sit here and do what you're doing, where you start seeing somebody, you just hold your buttons, you use your cooldowns. Time for a javelin spin. Why not? Here it comes. Wonderful. Great. All right, and then you didn't have a javelin spin for the ultimate. All right, we have a javelin coming up. Here it goes, off a wall. Oh, no, they didn't even have time. So the ABCs is always be shooting with a C. Isn't that what, like, was that Espen that said that in GTA Roleplay? I think. Is that the one? I'm thinking what it was. Dude, I need you to understand what you're doing right now, by the way. Like, you are spamming cool. Dude, I just want to see you, like right there. That was good. That was good, by the way. Do you see how you settled down for a second right there? And, like, you finally just aimed on the Ayari without trying to, like, make some ridiculous play? That right there was correct. That was... it was just that tenth of a second to just stop for a second. There you go. You did it again. Nice. Wide javelin. Stop. No. No cooldown. Don't you dare ult this. You win this. Thank you for that. That was wonderful. Oh, it's just... yeah, straight up, it's your cooldowns. It seems like their sensitivity is so high, they're continuously overshooting their enemy. I mean, they're overshooting their enemy because they're holding their button down the moment they see somebody. They don't even see people, they're seeing ghosts and they're shooting. Literally. We just found the sequel to the next Ghostbusters movie. What are you shooting at? This is what I'm saying, like, just... okay. Don't stop spamming your cooldowns. Look, you notice how bottom right, we don't want, that's what you don't want your cooldowns to look like. They're always off cooldown. No. Holy, Good job getting the Orisa. I'm telling you right now, if you were just to settle down right there, okay. I want to point something out to you because you see the difference right there in killing the pylon in comparison to before where you were on the pylon and you were just moving around all over the place. What you just did there was a good way of just stopping for a second and killing a pylon. You didn't overdo it. That is what I'm trying to get you to do more of because you're consistent when you do that. But then now you're going to go watch. Look at your cooldowns. Wonderful. You've now managed to put your cooldowns on the closest one was 6 seconds away. That was the classic you thought you killed him. Wonderful. Oh, there's a javelin. Oh, we got a javelin spin up. Let's use it. Yeah, there we go. Might as well use gold the next time we see somebody. Oh, there it is. Perfect. In case that 1v5 Orisa shreds you. Might as well javelin spin in now. There you go. Oh, no, nice. Good accuracy. Okay, that was good. Did he eat the dragons there? Might have. I didn't see. I'm going to be honest with you. And we're back at it again. There we go. Let's use all those cooldowns at once. Might as well use gold right here in the hallway. I mean, honestly, it's not even that bad because you have a Hanzo there, but still. Javelin randomly when you see someone. Nice. There we go. Against the wall. Perfect. Oh, javelin spin. Yep. Oh, yep, they're javelin spinning. So oh, there we go. Wonderful. Now your cooldowns are back to nothing again. All right. We might as well just javelin randomly. Here we go. Let's do it. Javelin. Nice. Javelin spin. Perfect. Yep, there we go. Remember, focus on the target in front of you. Stop shooting at ghosts. Stop just like randomly hitting buttons. You can do this. Uh-oh, they have a Sombra. It's going to get even worse now. There you go. Slow down the aim a bit. Actually, you know what's happening? And I don't even think they realize this. What's happening is when they use gold, because they made it so you get slowed down a little bit more as Orisa now when you're shooting and like when you use gold, it's actually slowing down their gameplay and it's helping them a ton. So like I want you to recognize that when your gameplay is getting slowed down a little bit, you're making some really good plays. Here we go. All right, you're in there now. This is a good time to ult. I don't mind this ult. I'd like that you do a spin move there with your ult to add some extra, like, just coolness to it. All right, there's a javelin. Just javelin spin actually might be good if you use it correctly. All right, if you notice, you're still out of cooldowns again, and that's what's happening. You don't want to waste your cooldowns. You keep using them when you should not be using them, and it's resulting in you getting rolled. Just, I mean, it's going to come down to cooldown management. Like even the randomly shooting, like, okay, is what it is, but, like, your cooldown management's just terrible. And you fix that, you're going to be in a good spot. Straight up. So. It's okay. You can do this. Your team can win. It went Zarya. All right, we're off to... All right. Well, that was certainly a play by their Zarya. I don't... all right. That was a treat. Here we go. Out of position. Don't play that way. Play further back. Use your spam damage you have as Orisa. Don't be in their team like that and just spam your cooldowns. I mean, I'm... Obviously, we're sounding like a broken record with that now because I just keep seeing the same thing, but you're doing it in every single team fight. All right, getting rolled. Again, doing the same thing. Stop running into them. Go back in. All right, let's javelin the wall again. I mean, honestly, we don't know if the walls on Hollywood over here will ever recover with this Orisa. They might have to do a complete renovation of this map because this Orisa has made sure that no wall is undented. By the way, don't make it a default strategy to run in a straight line towards the cart. Of course they're going to roll you right there. Stop running in a straight line at them, at the cart. Keep in mind, Zarya's also pretty good against Orisa. Now, keep in mind, at this point in the game, just to give context, people are like, oh, why so an Orisa against Zarya? First of all, you can play Orisa against Zarya. It doesn't mean you want to face tank like you are. But they did say they didn't swap yet at this point because they wanted to keep their ultimate. And then the game kind of shifts after that. Here we go. Good ult. Use javelin. How did Zarya die to that? If you've been watching this game, none of anything that happens in this game, I'm not going to be surprised by. So. Thank you, Sando, with 100 bits. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good job. Remember, you don't have to start blasting the moment you see anybody show up on your screen. You can give it time, okay? Something I want to see you do. Stop making a reaction to get shot at and throw your javelin. I love how you did it again as I was about to talk about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. You have like missed almost all of your javelins because like you just aren't even focused on trying to aim with it. You just see them and you use your ability. It's almost like you're looking at them, so you assume your javelin is gonna go where you're looking at them at, but you're not aligning your crosshair up with them. Does that make sense? Dude, if this game allowed for the javelins to stay in all the walls, I could not imagine what this map would look like right now. I cannot imagine what this map would look like right now if like everything stayed in the map. It would be unreal. Nice ult. Bad positioning, but nice ult. As in, like, I'll give you the ultimate. Here we go. Yeah, that wall looked like it wasn't javelin yet, so I gotta... Mango, thanks for the 88 months with the tier 1. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. It's 88 months. Okay, remember, don't randomly start shooting. All right, there you go. Yep, that wall now is also javelin. Wait a hit! Let's go!
Not so poo-poo at Overwatch. Watching you VOD other people has helped me be mindful of my own gameplay. I love you, bruh.
V, thank you for the 11 months with the tier 1. Thank you, appreciate it. Thanks. There it is. I mean, yeah, it's really just cooldown management. I mean, that's really where we're at. Also, I do see that people in chat are saying ads. I will pause so they don't miss this masterpiece. I got you. So now, you did mention that, like, you start to lose in overtime. And this is kind of like, the reason why, I cannot believe that Tracer just did that. The reason why you start to lose in overtime is because as you win more team fights, there's two things that happen. One, as you win more team fights, your positioning gets worse. I want to point out you're in front of their spawn. Two, you also have overtime spawns. So every pick that they end up getting on you becomes a lot worse because you have longer spawns. So you minimize the team fights that you have. Right now, your team's position has just gotten a lot worse. There's a javelin again. Do you see this? You're in their spawn doors in overtime. Of course this is going to be a struggle. Yes, there's going to be times where you win that, but, like, you can't be surprised that you're going to get stuck in, like, this overtime situation when you're going to play right there. It's okay to back up just a little bit. Don't play into, like, their hand. Play to the strength of your hand, right? And if you go into their team, all you needed to do here was back up, like, 5 feet to the choke. Well, it's more than 5 feet, but to the choke, like right there in front of you, and you're good to go. Instead, you push into their spawn, you wonder why you get rolled, and then your first reaction in overtime is to run to the cart, use your ultimate by yourself in a 1v5 situation, and boom, there we go again. I want to reiterate this point to people. Would you run to the cart 1v5 when it's on overtime? No, it wouldn't be a good play. So why are you doing it in overtime? Just because it's overtime, it does not shift up how you're going to play the game. I see it happen all the time. It's why it's on the bingo card. Stop running to the cart 1 by 1 in overtime. You will lose those fights. Stop doing that. That's why it's on the bingo card. Everybody does it. Overtime spawns are longer. You're going to have less team fights, so why not take a good team fight rather than one bad team fight? What are the cooldowns? I mean, that's been an issue already. I came to the point where I couldn't even mention their cooldown usage anymore because they just... There we go. Wonderful. Why'd you use gold there? I'm gonna ask you that question because you use gold for no reason. Now you don't have gold. Gold's on a long cooldown. That's a really good cooldown that prevents you, that basically makes you unkillable, and you're using it when you see a Reaper 25 feet away from you who wouldn't even do anything to you. And you have armor, which means the Reaper's gonna struggle even more so against you for a little bit. Said what cooldowns? Exactly, Grex. Did I just see your Mercy standing in a Hanzo wall while shooting at somebody? What, dude, I don't... Look, your positioning. You're all over the place. This is not... This is like... you said that you just ended up getting rolled. It's because you're just... Okay. I'm gonna help you get better already with this. All right? It's gonna start with this. 1, your cooldown usage has been terrible. And usually I don't go down that route, but I want to get this solidified that, like, you cannot sit here and just spam your buttons. It is that simple. If you spam your buttons like this, you will not see success on that hero. You'll get moments of success, but it won't be good. And any hero, this is how it's going to be. If you waste important cooldowns just to hit a button, you did that constantly. So what I want you to focus on when you're playing in your games from now on is recognize that each cooldown has a purpose and a usefulness. You want to use your javelin to burst damage someone down in front of you or to displace them. You don't just see somebody and throw your javelin and hope that it connects. Not what you want to do. Your javelin spin prevents damage from the other team. You can displace them. So you could go behind them, displace them in. You could displace them away. You can do all of this. That is the point of the javelin spin. Prevent damage, displace them. Stop using your javelin spin just because it has a button there that you can hit. Your gold reduces damage by a lot. Makes it so you can't be CC'd. Why are you seeing a Reaper 45 meters away that's not going to do anything to you and your first reaction is to hit your gold and start doing that? I know that you want to start blasting, but stop blasting right away. What you're doing is you see somebody and your first reaction to that is to hit your button and start shooting. That is it. That's the only reaction you're having is, oh, I see someone, I'm going to start shooting. And it's not even, but like, it's almost like you see somebody on your screen anywhere and you just start shooting. You don't align your crosshair with them. Stop doing that. Your ultimate can also just be used to give you an extra cooldown. So maybe use your ultimate as an extra cooldown. Maybe use it just for gold. You don't need to get value with it all the time. The value sometimes is just an extra cooldown to get your gold. So work on your cooldowns, work on the start and blasting situation. And I won't overcomplicate a bunch of other things, but your position was also not good. Use corners. Win a team fight, get back to a good position. As you win team fights, there's a tendency to get into a worse position each time, and you forget as to why you won those team fights. Remember, if you forget why you won those team fights, you're going to end up losing because you're starting off in good positions that are leading to good results, but then you're losing that good position, and then now you're in a bad position, and then you lose, and you wonder why you lost the team fight. So work on your position, and last but not least, when it's overtime, do not run to the point 1 by 1. Please. I'm telling you, you fix all of this, you clean up all of this, you're going to be silver in no time. Because you want to know why? There is so much to fix here that if you fix even half of this, you're going to be playing better than the other people who are doing this. and you're going to see good results. Also, slow down your aim. You got this. You can do it. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to all 3 YouTubes if you haven't, leave a comment. All of that helps. If you want to submit your own spectating, look in the description below. That's my Discord. That's where you would do that. We also record these live on stream. You can see the Twitch chat right below the webcam, so stop by if you haven't. And with that being said, I hope you all have an amazing day/night.